This is where we're headed. This is our future. We're killing this Earth. In less than 60 years, this planet will be rendered almost uninhabitable. Climate change is CO2 emissions, which produces something called the greenhouse effect, which causes CO2 to keep the heat within the atmosphere, which in turn warms up the environment. These changes to the environment's weather throughout the world, which will affect temperature, sea levels, rainfall, and wildlife, both plants and animals based.
That is also different from what our grandparents more commonly used. America is the natural leader of the world, and our world faces a true planetary emergency. I know the phrase sounds shrill, and I know it's a challenge to the moral imagination to see and feel and understand that the entire relationship between humanity and our planet has been radically altered. And somehow we've also adopted a kind of a short-term way of thinking. What we're facing now is a crisis that is by far the most serious we've ever faced. And the way we're going to solve it is by asking you on both sides of the aisle to do what some people have, as you know, begun to fear we don't have the capacity to do anymore. I know they're wrong. There is a sense of hope in this country that this United States Congress will rise to the occasion and present meaningful solutions to this crisis.
Because of human activity, the Earth's been changing for the worst. The examples include burning fossil fuels, so cars in a traffic jam, which creates smog, clearing of a rainforest, which not only provides most of our oxygen, but also helps us get rid of our carbon dioxide. What will happen now? There will be changes in rainfall. Some areas won't have rain. Some areas will have too much rain. So that will affect all life. So crop cycles, animal life, plant life, even our lives. Winter without snow. No more snow. The Earth's gonna heat up without any more snow. Constant droughts and extreme heat waves. Expect hundreds to go into 110s, 120s, maybe even peaking at 130s too. Stronger hurricanes on the coast, for example, like Florida, even maybe California. Sea levels will rise, and the Arctic might even become ice-free.
2014 was the planet's warmest year on record. Now, one year doesn't make a trend, but this does. 14 of the 15 warmest years on record have all fallen in the first 15 years of this century. I've heard some folks try to dodge the evidence by saying they're not scientists, that we don't have enough information to act. Well, I'm not a scientist either. But you know what? I know a lot of really good scientists at NASA and at NOAA and at our major universities. And the best scientists in the world are all telling us that our activities are changing the climate.
There are certain people or politicians that say global warming is a myth or perhaps beneficial, saying that carbon dioxide is good for you. Oh no, it's just nature taking course. It will change. Well, here you go. See, this graph shows CO2 emissions. It is definitely man-made. It is definitely not natural. This will kill us if we don't take action. The only way to try to reverse it, or slow it down at this point, is try switch to clean and renewable energy, like wind turbines or solar energy, which can work as effective as any other energy, and try to reduce food waste because we produce more than we actually consume. Try to restore the rainforest and make companies reduce their CO2 emissions.